Hello, and I'd like to introduce you to QWIXER. This is a player that was brought up in a comment of the many players that got banned from the recent list of players that I've seen get banned. He was not one of them because he has 800-ish battles and he's still not gone. I obviously know that Gaijin is not going to get every cheater in one pass. There's always gaps. There's players that I've seen through thousands of battles still not banned that I saw get reported months ago. And the main issue with that, as always, is the fact that they have to manually review and ban every cheater they come across. So whoever had the unfortunate way of dealing with the 7,000 players that got banned recently, that was mostly manual. I'm sure there was some automatic ones that got banned in that, but I think it was mostly manual bans, which is a complete waste of company resources because their anti-cheat doesn't work. Our player here is pretty subtle in his playstyle, but you can pretty much see every single time, like right here, staring directly in the direction of players. Even though there's a chevron there, he stares center mass at the target. Now, the squad ping you're seeing there is not his squad mate. He doesn't have one. I've replayed this. I've looked at this video a couple times, and when you sometimes refresh a video, you'll see that they have a squad mate, and sometimes they don't. I have never seen him with a squad mate, so I would assume he's never been paired up with one. Because that helicopter that's pinging him for him right there is some other helicopter in the background. Yet, even though the ping is there, he still center mass stares right at targets through, you know, as the way this map is, 4 or 5 layers of bushes that he physically cannot see. And then, of course, the chevron's there, but he immediately moves to center mass where the target is. I wanted to bring up a pretty quick thing. This is a pretty quick replay because this player dies pretty quick and then moves to an SPAA. The general premise with the way the game is right now is that unless Gaijin has a separate server for Chinese players, the cheating problem will continue. Now, I know that there are still servers right now that broadcast their cheats. Now, the upside is I had a couple people message me about, hey, there's this guy broadcasting his cheats. He's advertising it on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. The good thing about Gaijin right now, at least on the YouTube side of things, is YouTube is DMCAing like every channel that promotes a cheat, which is very good because they're promoting a product that is clearly not allowed in their game. So if you see a video promoting cheats on YouTube, you can report it for scamming, which is essentially what they're doing. There's no, like, if you do copyright enforcement, that is effectively you saying I'm copyright enforcing that. If you want to get the easiest way to get these channels off, or these ones reported, even though Gaijin is working on it themselves, report it for scamming. Because that's what essentially they're doing. A lot of these services that I know that sell these cheats are malicious in some way, shape, or form, and they're using a Discord. I don't know. I've had a friend talk to me that he said he joined one of these Discords, and it was immediately like they wanted people to playtest for them, they wanted your information, they wanted your accounts that you're using. And if I'm installing software that I don't trust already from a person that's using a mod to cheat in, I sure as heck ain't gonna believe what they're doing. So the general thing with that is I am definitely not gonna trust someone with my account or my PC with links like that, because, you know, we all know that people love to be malicious in their behavior when it comes to a game like this, or does any game matter when they want to cheat. So, friendly reminder, that is what you should do. You should report that channel in regard, and do not download anything you do not trust in the first place. This is like all the people I see online are like, is this a scam? Should I download this? Should I do this? Should I? I'm like, use common sense. Don't do something that is potentially going to compromise your account. Like, I saw on Reddit something recently where some guy complained that he had gotten banned from the game. He claimed that he hadn't played in forever. Now, who knows if that's true or not. He claimed he hadn't played in forever, and he claims that because of this, his account had gotten banned. Well, his account had been playing like nonstop since June. And online, and he also claimed that he never used two-factor authentication. Well, so from what I can tell from a couple of research that I've done, is that I've been told that there are some people that use these anti-cheats where they, because of the way they inject it, you are supposed to turn off your two-factor. Now, I know a lot of cheaters don't use their main account, so it doesn't matter if they turn off their two-factor or not, because the account is just a dead account anyway. So, in that regard, it doesn't matter. But if you don't have two-factor authentication in this game, you are asking for your account to be stolen. Like one of the accounts recently that I uploaded, that I'm fairly sure was a stolen and/or stole account. That's the reason why you have two-factor. And I don't actually use Gaijin Pass, because Gaijin Pass, when I used it last, wouldn't remember my phone number and wouldn't send me my code. So eventually when I got it to work, I disabled it and put it on Google Authenticator, because I would say Google Authenticator is infinitely better. It's always good to have two-factor regardless of what account you use. So I'm going to leave that there. If you have any opinions or questions on this, I will follow them up in the comments. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.